Hey, this is Joel. I'll be doing a review on a Plan B. This Plan B, I skated this back in the winter. I was meaning to do this review for many months. I was supposed to do this review back in January or February. Now it is August. Yeah, I kind of fell a little bit behind, but without further ado, this Plan B deck has a mellow, medium, concave in particular. They do have different shapes. I've seen different shaped Plan Bs. The nose and tail were at a little bit of a different height. The tail, actually, on this one in particular, the tail was a little bit bulkier, but I sanded it down, made it a little bit pointier because I don't really like the kicks on my board to have a whole lot of bulk to them. And on the tail, it's about a medium kick height. The rocker is about medium. Distance from where the base plate of your truck would be to where the kick actually starts, it's about there. So it's not too much room. Like, you got some room to lock in on tail slides, but not a whole lot. But it's not, the mounting holes aren't too close to the tail to where your board's gonna feel really high, a lot higher than what it really is when you go to pop. And also that gives it tension when you go to pop, which makes it feel higher. And also the mounting holes aren't too far away from the kicks to where your board's gonna feel super low and you're gonna have issues with it being too responsive. And on the nose is slightly higher than the tail. It is not much of a difference though. I'd still say it's in the medium range. And the rocker is a little bit different on the nose. From where the base plate of the truck would end to where the kick actually starts, there's a little bit more space. So more room for nose slides. And with it being a little bit higher than the tail, but with the mounting holes being back a little bit more on the nose, it makes it feel the same as the tail. It balances out. The quality of wood on this deck is really nice. I really only got one chip, which is right there on the tail. It's nothing major at all. It didn't chip easily. This was a really solid deck. It felt very solid underneath my feet. I had some impact with it. I don't think I really did too many big gaps with it though, but it did feel strong for sure. Felt pretty strong. Quality of the maple's good. Their epoxy didn't have any problems with it delambing at all. And I would have to say that was a great deck. I enjoyed skating this Plan B. But there is one thing, the reason why I had to stop skating it, because as you can see, it's still in the condition to where it can still be skated for sure. Like, it has razor tail pretty bad, but it's not too bad. But what happened is that it feels really soggy, but that wasn't like really, that was my fault of why it got soggy. In the winter time, if you live somewhere where it's really cold, it's not a good idea to keep your board out in your car or in the garage, because what happens is that overnight it gets even colder, and with that deck freezing, there is moisture that will build up and then it will soak into the wood, causing your board to feel very soggy. So in the winter time, don't keep your board out in the car or outside or in your garage. Keep it somewhere like in your room. That's where I plan to keep my board all the time in the winter, is in my room, because the humidity is just right, the temperature is just right. It's not too cold to where the deck's going to be freezing out and you're going to be getting all soggy. So just gotta make sure you keep it in an area that is like that, not too cold, and it'd be good to go. Solid deck. I'd recommend them. Now check out some footage of me skating with this deck.